in France, butchers are demanding protection from aggressive vegans, vegan terrorists, as they call them. They need help from the government. They're being terrorized by the vegans. What are you doing, vegans? Calm down, I order ye. So French butchers have written to the government asking for protection against militant vegans, accusing these militant vegans of trying to shut down the country's traditional meat-eating culture. Now, shops have been stoned, they've been defaced with anti-meat graffiti and stickers. Scratch and sniff vegan stickers. So yes, they've defaced property, the French Federation of Butchers says. The French Federation of Butchers? Yeah, you don't want to mess with the French Federation of Butchers. They all have cleavers. Who are you messing with, vegans? Do you even know? These people wield knives all day long, and here you are messing with them, playing mind games. Over the last few months, 15 butcheries were splashed with fake blood, which is weird. It's weird that a vegan... You'd think that the vegans would... I'm trying to think of what would be better than fake blood to... what... I was going to say, no, flowers? No. Let me just stop right now and not try to make a joke out of that. So the Federation chief, Jean-Francois Giard... Does everybody in France name Jean-Francois, by the way? I just feel like they're all named Jean-Francois. He said in a letter that such attacks were a form of terrorism, and I agree. They are a minor form of terrorism. When you're defacing property and you're frightening, people who have a certain occupation. I mean, that's kind of a form of terrorism, in my opinion. It's terror that these people are seeking to sow in their aim of making a whole section of French culture disappear, he wrote. Vegans want to impose on the immense majority of people their own lifestyle or even their own vegan ideology. I agree with this man. Yes. Vegetarians and vegans, by the way, make up just a very few percent of the French population. 2016 survey estimated about 3% of people were vegetarians. Yes, French butchers, by the way, have an exalted place in traditional French life. They really look to their butchers. They hold them in high esteem. Food in France is taken very seriously. So if you're involved in preparing it, whether you're a butcher or a steamed chef, these are very important positions in French culture, I'd imagine. And so these vegans are really, they're really bringing some confusion and terror to the situation. And something should be done. Look, I've said this many times on this show. I don't know if I need to go into it again, but I mean, we're talking about an ideology here at the end of the day. Veganism is an ideology, just like Catholicism, just like... you name it. Communism, it's an ideology, okay? And now, back in the day, Christians used to use a form of terror to convert people to Christianity. Now, this is an instance where vegans are using a very low-grade form of terror to convert people away from eating meat. First of all, this isn't going to work. You're a moron if you think this. What is this? You put some graffiti on the place that sells meat. Well, maybe I won't eat meat ever again. Like, who does that? If you eat meat, a little acts like that aren't going to change your mind about your diet. I mean, the only thing that changes your mind about your diet usually is first-hand experience and education. Okay, so just picketing in front of these places, trying to shut them down, graffitiing their property, that stuff that's not how you get people to join your lifestyle, okay? I'm just saying. Maybe you disagree. But if you do disagree, you should be aware that, that's, I don't even know what I'm going to say about that. I'm going to stop right now. Call in a Weird AF News. Tell me how you feel about this before I get myself in trouble.